Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video featuring Silver Tempest. I am very excited about this set and I think it's time we talk a little bit more about LUGIA VSTAR now. On paper, LUGIA VSTAR seems like a very good card. Not something completely groundbreaking, at least not initially. However, if the Japanese tournament results are any indication, we are seeing LUGIA like really bring out a ton of creativity and really allows the game in general to play a lot more options to play. I don't know, like you'll see, yeah, from the decks presented, as you can see, this very same one. LUGIA VSTAR is getting combined with so many different options to be able to adapt to all the different threats in the current metagame to the point where we're seeing LUGIA top four. Like all four spots in Japanese tournaments are LUGIA decks, but they are all completely different. And these are the four decks I'll be talking about today. This first one, which was the tournament winner, featured Espion VMAX for its ability to protect against effects such as Sableye attack, Giratina V-Star's attack, and things like Regice's damage prevention from V Pokemon. So Espion VMAX offers that extra layer of protection from any Pokemon that has energy attached, right? And obviously with Arceus' ability, you'll be able to attach a bunch of energies. Now, outside of that, we do have Crobat VMAX line apparently being played in this in order to help deal with Mew VMAX and as an alternate attacker. And then we also have Radiant Charizard, which can be easily powered up through Arceus' ability with the double turbos, with the Aurora energies. Just even turn 2, you would have the Radiant Charizard ready to go. And same with Regigigas, despite the 5 energy cost, you can completely power that up in one go through Arceus. So who needs the whole Regi deck, right? You get the benefits of Regigigas and you get every other benefit out of the like so much variety, if you will. You get non-rulebox attackers, rulebox attackers, VMAXs, V-Stars, damage prevention, not damage prevention, sorry, effect prevention, but there's also the V-Guard energy to reduce damage that LUGIA takes. There's just so many things going on with this list. And we also have 4 Marnie and 4 Serena, so fully embracing this arena and the possibilities that it gives in order to target down the right Pokemon and win the prize trade-off every single time, that it's either consistency or targeting in a single card, which is fantastic. Path to a Peak is being played, even though it shuts off LUGIA VSTAR's ability. We do have 2 copies of Lost Vacuum and a copy of Collapse Stadium to prevent us from being pathed ourselves and not being able to use our VSTAR ability. But Path to a Peak, I think, is pretty important and pretty essential to be able to take down something like Duraludon VMAX. So, as we're going to see in further LUGIA decks, such as this one, yeah, not in this one specifically, but we'll see in other LUGIA decks that there are Path to Peak copies being played. This version in particular is focusing more on withstanding damage, and that is why there's Dunsparce in order to take away Lugias's lightning weakness. There's 3 of the V-Guard's energy now as well, and the Radiant of choice is Radiant Carnivore to make sure that you reduce the damage that Lugia takes from V Pokemon even further. So this one's a little bit more focused, a little bit more direct. Has 4 copies of Collapse Stadium as well, which I found pretty interesting and helps discard the Crobat, I guess, if you end up benching it. But it could also act as a soft heal of your Pokemon. You let a Lugia V-Star take some damage, you retreat that, fill up your bench, play the Collapse Stadium, discard the damaged Lugia, and it's essentially like healing. And with the 4/4 line of the Lugia V-Star, that discard will not be as hurtful. This deck, I really also love the 4 Ultra Ball, 2 Quick Ball, 4 Instants that we're seeing in this list. Most others are also playing 4 Quick Ball, 4 Ultra Ball, and 4 Evolution Instants, along with 4 Research, 4 Serena, the Marnie. So a lot of consistency in this, and of course the Dark type attacker to be able to deal with Mew VMAX. Now, another version of LUGIA V-Star featuring even Raikou, yeah? Amazing rare Raikou, so that you have bench damage possibilities with the amazing shot attack to take down 2 small Pokemon at once. Also features Regigigas, also features Dunsparce in order to take away that annoying lightning weakness. Features Radiant Charizard to hit for that extra damage output at any point in the game. And also features a copy of Pumpkaboo, which with 4 Quick Ball, 4 Ultra Ball, and 4 Evolution Incense will certainly be easy to find and therefore counter any Path to Peak that is trying to stop you from getting those Arceus into play. Yeah, I know we are calling these Lugia decks, but in reality, it's Arceus. Yeah, I generally think Arceus is the big Pokemon that's gonna really shake things up in Silver Tempest. And of course, this deck features also Crobat and Luminion for support, which is fantastic. So many energies in the deck, so I can get energies and get everything powered up consistently. I think energy management and energy distribution will be very important when playing this sort of deck, and I can easily see how Arceus thinning 4 cards from your deck each turn, decks will be very thin, making Roxanne not as effective as before, right? So a lot of things happening with the Lugia Arceus combo in the format, and this is the Path to Peak heavy list. I promised it was here. That's the wrong Yveltal and that's the wrong Zeraora. It's too late to change them now, but the Yveltal is supposed to be the amazing rare Yveltal, which you can easily power up with your Auroras, with the double turbos, with the hiding energy as well, in order to one KO any Pokemon that's active. We also have this Zeraora that's meant to be the lightning type counter for a potential good card in the mirror match, right? To knock down a Lugia VSTAR of your opponent. And then you also have Galarian Zapdos V, which you don't mind, even if there's a Path to a Peak in play. You can cover the 4 attack cost of Galarian Zapdos if necessary to hit for weakness. We also have Crobat VMAX as well. We have the Radiant Charizard, which once again, we can power up past the Path to a Peak thanks to Arceus's fantastic ability. So I don't know. I feel like there's gonna be. I feel like the Latin American International Championship, which is the next tournament or the first tournament where Lugia VSTAR will be able to be played, and the first major tournament, as far as I know, unless there's a championship in Japan that I'm not aware of happening within the next month. Lugia VSTAR, I think, will be taking Brazil by storm, and I will not be surprised to see Lugia VSTAR be played in the highest number that we've seen so far from any deck, but also with each Lugia VSTAR deck having a unique twist or a unique feature in each and every one of them. So I'm really looking forward to the Latin America International Championship and how the metagame will adapt to the Lugia storm that is brewing. I feel like we have in our hands something that if you thought the Lost Zone engine was something like pretty new, pretty fantastic, and game-changing, I feel like we're about to see another game-changing, game-breaking situation where Lugia VSTAR and Arceus will be combining formidably. Yeah. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let me know if you enjoyed this video. As you'll see, this deck, as you've seen, this video features a lot more dynamic and effects, if you will, a lot more editing into it. I'd love to produce more of these sort of videos, but it can only happen if the channel gets more support. Yeah, so I'd like to invite you to consider to show your support in any of the sponsors, especially the ones that require a little bit of extractions, either using my Tablemon code or TCG Player, making sure you check out using the link down below, or consider simply joining the channel. Yeah, there's an option to subscribe to the channel for a small fee, just like on Twitch, right? You would subscribe. So if you enjoy the content, it's a nice way to support. The fee is very low and it really goes a long way. Yeah, 10 people, 20 people signing up, it really, really makes a difference. And open-hearted mention, Tablemon needs it in order to sustain itself and in order to continue bringing high quality gameplay, analysis, and videos that a lot of you enjoy. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.